Yo, what is up guys, Gray here, and today we've got our week 11 battle of the UPBA where we're going up against Foxitor and his Dutch Dewpiders. Somebody I'd never heard of before this league, but seems like a really chill guy. Make sure to go check out his channel, link will be down in the description below, as well as UPBA Coaches in the UPBA for this season. I meant to say that like every video, but I never do, so I've actually remembered this time. Anyway, get into the game. He is 7-3 plus 21. Something kind of crazy like that. He's got a terrifying sand team along with things like Tornadus, Gengar, Primarina. Honestly, just really scary team. So I hope I prepped appropriately for it. We are bringing some different things, I would say. He does bring the sand, which kind of sucks, but he doesn't bring the Gengar, which is actually amazing for me because Gengar does do a lot to my team. The sand, however, because I didn't prep so much for it, is going to be a bit of a nuisance. He brings the Virizion, that's fine. I think we should be able to deal with that just okay. Reuniclus is honestly the biggest issue for my team, but I've got enough physical offense. I don't think he can afford to run no Focus Blast this week, so I think he will be like Psychic, Focus Blast, something along those lines, maybe Shadow Ball as well. Very good chance that he's not got any setup at all, so we should be able to work around it. There's a chance that he leads off Gigalith here. Gigalith is a little bit annoying for my team. I may just lead off with my Rhyperior. Him bringing no Gengar really makes my Rhyperior a little bit more expendable. Tornadus obviously can be a bit of an issue, but it's probably running Focus Blast or Grass Knot anyway. And my Hatterene should be able to deal with it slightly better. But realistically, we just need to kind of attack the Gigalith. How much is my Rhyperior going to do to Gigalith? Just on a quick check. Should do some good damage, so yeah, I'm going to lead off with Rhyperior. If they lead off with Primarina, that would suck. Do I want to lead off with something else just in case? I mean, they did Primarina, that's just going to be very unfortunate. But we're going to lock it in. I kind of expect a Gigalith lead. I certainly hope for no Primarina lead. But good luck, have fun to my opponent. And I think with this one, it doesn't impact playoffs too much. It does impact the like the bye round. So the top 4 in this league will get a bye into the next round. Aramis, that sounds like a Primarina. Okay, that's slightly better. I'm not sure if that's slightly better. Virizion is a little bit of an annoyance for this team. But yeah, it's a little bit of an annoyance for this team. I could go into my Nidoqueen. If it's running Zen Headbutt, obviously it can hit me, but I think he just goes for the Grass move on his first turn. I could also go... He doesn't bring a Lantern, so actually I think Celesteela is slightly more expendable in this game. Though he has got the Sand, obviously that's going to be something that my Celesteela needs to be around for. But he does just go for the Leaf Blade, and I don't believe he's going to stay in, like just fearing like anything basically from this. There's not a lot he can necessarily do to hit me. He doesn't have the greatest switch into Celesteela. Virizion, I think like best he can do is Stone Edge me, or Close Combat. Close Combat, obviously. What am I talking about? Stone Edge, I'm not weak to that. He goes out into the Torn. This should take some good damage. This is Adamant max attack. So yeah, that does very good damage. He can Heat Wave me here. Do I just want to autotomize if that's the case? Torn. It's like a nasty plot set. If it has the Heat Wave is not killing me. I think he's just U-turning out. But I still want to click Heavy Slam. Because if he stays in and Heat Waves me, unfortunate, but because it would pop my weakness policy, but at the same time I'll be at +2 attack, so worse things have happened. He's actually just going to switch, just hard switches. Goes out into, what's that, Primarina? Fantastic, we really want damage on this. And that's going to do much damage. It's Leftovers, which is amazing. That's really good for me. And I think I would just want to take my kill here. Honestly, yeah, I think I just want to take my kill. Because I don't switch into Primarina well at all. Actually saying that, I don't switch into Excadrill amazingly either. So maybe keeping the health on this would have been better. Scald. As long as it doesn't get the burn, that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, no burn. Fantastic. So Primarina goes down. Celesteela putting in lots of work early on. We do get a beast boost, so we actually get +1 in attack as well. With that damage, I think Heat Wave from Torn would be able to knock me out. 49 to 59 it can do. Yeah, 49 to 59. If he does Heat Wave me, he doesn't kill me, then Heavy Slam will knock it out. So I'm at +1 now. Honestly, he must have had some bulk, because he didn't take that much damage. So yeah, I think he's got a good amount of bulk in his Torn. He goes into the Virizion. Does Virizion do enough to me? If it is there a choice option? No. Close combat. If it is max attack, I'm at 117. It's not Life Orb. We've seen that it's not Life Orb. If it's choice banded, then maybe. I'm quite happy to just throw off another Heavy Slam. I maybe could have been able to tell. That is not choice banded, so Celesteela is going to pick up a second kill here. Because there's no way this doesn't kill. Unless this is Focus Sash. It's not, so Celesteela picks up 2. So we're in a really good spot. Like, we've basically got our weakness policy without getting our weakness policy, but at the same time we are quite heavily weakened. If I had a Totemized on the Primarina, that actually would have been a better play. Could I have swept if I just had Totemized? Potentially. Do I want to keep this around for the Reuniclus? With Diffusion, that is... I mean, Heavy Slam is doing a lot of damage to Reuniclus, so realistically, yeah, I think I do. Because I will be able to outspeed it, and I can do a lot of damage to it. I'm quite happy to go out into... Do I want to go out into Pete here? That's the Queen Rhyperior. To a Torn. I mean, Torn is... Oh, sorry, Rhyperior is actually doing pretty good work here. Focus Blast shouldn't do half. So I feel fairly comfortable going out into this if he does have the Heat Wave. Like, worst case scenario at this point is that he has knockoff. Or superpower, I guess. Heat Wave, there you go. I'll take nothing. Hopefully he doesn't get the burn. No burn on that. And honestly, Stone Edge is looking pretty free. So he probably goes Gigalith here, but Stone Edge into a couple of Earthquakes should be able to do some pretty good damage. He just goes for the U-turn. So I don't think he has a Grass Knot. It would have knocked me out regardless. Since we know he's not choice locked, he's not Life Orb, anything like that, but... kind of wishing I had Totemized. If I had a Totemized, I don't know whether or not he'll be able to come back from that. I mean, Gigalith always takes it, so I think that was always going to be okay. And yeah, someone's got to take a potential Stone Edge. Do I wish I clicked Earthquake? Maybe. Would have hit the Gigalith that's most likely coming in now. Would have hit that for very good damage. But once we're in the sand, Rhyperior is actually kinda indestructible. I say that, it can still die. It can definitely still die. I just never let Excadrill get set up. That is the Reuniclus. Stone Edge is going to connect. We get to see roughly what kind of damage. Okay, it's not Fizz Death. Judging from that damage, definitely not Fizz Death. I can just throw off an Earthquake. If this has got Energy Ball, it's got Energy Ball. And we do outspeed, so this will do some good damage. Almost picks up the KO. There's the Energy Ball. Unless this is specs, I live. Yep. And now I can just claim a kill. Can I claim one with Ice Punch? Ice Punch just claims a kill. Just because I don't want the Taunt to come in for free. Because if this is regen, then yeah, he can just go into Taunt. If I had clicked Stone Edge on that turn, that would have been ballsy play. That's some very good damage. Do I want to keep this around? At this point, I don't think I need to. My entire team outspeeds and should be able to knock out the Reuniclus outside of Hatterene. Hatterene really being the one thing that's going to struggle there. So I'm fairly happy just to click... Do I click Stone Edge? I mean, if he's got Focus Blast, he's going to click it now. If he's got Grass Knot, he clicks it now. I get to scout to see what he wants to go for. U-turn again. So I think this time he brings in his Sand. Or gets his Sand up. Kind of wishing I clicked Earthquake again. But I assumed he brought it back in for a reason. But regardless, we should be able to get... Yeah, there's the Gigalith. We should be able to get damage off on anything. I kind of want a double Stone Edge as well. Just because the Earthquake seems incredibly likely. We do actually connect with another Stone Edge. Can I get a calc on that one? Gigalith. Spadef. It's taking 32. It definitely didn't take 32, so I think it is Fizdef. Yeah, that looks more likely. I think I'm pretty happy just getting an Earthquake off on this. If he switches, but I think at this point I just take my damage. Rhyperia's put in some really good work in this game. So Gigalith's going to take down Rhyperia. That's fine. That's absolutely fine by me. And what prevents his... firstly, how much is... honestly, this prevents the Excadrill from coming in. I think that also I should be able to prevent it with... or possibly prevent... At least I can prevent the Swords Dance. Hopefully with Celesteela. I should always do enough. Yeah, I think that's the better play. Like, Reuniclus is still there, but it shouldn't be at much health even though it is regen. So yeah, I'm just going to Heavy Slam. He realistically can't switch into something and have it live outside of the Taunt. He is going to switch. I'd assume the Taunt's coming in. Yep. And that's honestly fine by me. Because this Heavy Slam's going to do a good amount of damage again. And he's going to take Sandstorm Chip. I could go out into Hatterene. I think at this point, Beware should just be able to kind of clean up this game. As long as he doesn't get an SD. Like, that is the only caveat to this. If he gets an SD, then yeah, he can. So I think letting Celesteela go down is okay. Yeah, he's going to Heat Wave. He's going to connect. I could have switched, but I didn't see much reason. We've seen U-turn. Probably going to be a flying type move, I would have thought. I mean, this also doesn't allow him to get an SD up. Hydra can also do good things in this game. I think I just go Nidoqueen here. And he can go into his... He can go into his... What's it called? Like, Poison Jab is pretty free. If he makes that read and goes into Excadrill, then that's a hell of a play. Yeah, this doesn't allow an SD. Reuniclus doesn't beat this, so he has to go Drill afterwards. He's going to U-turn. I mean, I guess he doesn't know, like, he's going to think that I don't go for the Earth Power here. If he goes into Drill, that's a fantastic play. No, he goes into Arena Cliss. It's fine by me, because he's actually just wasting his own sand turns. Now the Drill's coming in. Now the Drill's coming in. Actually, his sounds still subside, so potentially not. Maybe he goes Gigalith first. If he goes Gigalith, I click Earth Power. Even if he goes into Torn, I'm still fine with that. That is going to be a Drill, because that's the one nickname I haven't seen. Do we take one hit from this? I'm gonna say no. Like, there's surely no chance. We don't take a hit. I think his way of winning this game, however, is to try and Swords Dance at some point. He actually just goes for Iron Head. If we don't get flinched, we'll be able to knock it out. Yeah, this should knock it out. Unless he's got a lot of bulk. Nope. So Drill goes down. I think we should pretty much have this game in the bag now. Like, honestly, he probably had to make a read there, because he's behind, and if Hydreigon comes in, he's in a bad spot. So he did have to make a read. Like, I agree with his play, but unfortunately for him, it just didn't work out for him. And I can just Poison Jab this. If he hits a Hurricane, he hits a Hurricane. Actually, maybe able to live one. I doubt it. I doubt I can live one. He's going to connect. Do we take this? We have got some Spadef. We do. We get confused. Do we hit ourselves in confusion? Nope. Poison Jab should do a good amount of damage. I just didn't want to miss a Rock Slide. That's actually going to knock it out. And I don't need to preserve Differential at this point. There's no way Gigalith is able to sweep the rest of my team. I could actually just go Beware. I think Beware probably takes a Body Press from this. We've just got Body Press. It's max defense. Oh, we easily take that, so I'm just going to go out to Beware. I don't have to preserve Differential, but I might as well. If I'm in position to do it, I might as well. He's just going to EQ anyway. Actually does a lot of damage. It's more than I was expected. It's very max attack. He might be max attack on this. But Drain Punch should always do enough. And I do believe that is going to be game. I'm not going to say it after UBL, where I said that's good game and then I could have lost to the Lati. I'm not going to say it now. There we go. That's good game to Fox. Make sure to go check out his side of the battle and his channel. Excuse me. Yeah, really fun game actually. I think I played that one really well. I was really happy with my prep. Surprised that he actually brought the Sand, because Sand was mediocre against my team, I felt. But at the same time, it's Sand. It can always put in work, so I was somewhat prepared for it. Not seeing the Gengar was amazing, and because like I just straight up didn't switch into that at all. Hence why I had 3 Assault Vests on my team, because I needed all the special defense to be able to take on that thing. And yeah, Hatterene didn't even hit the field. Beware only hit the field to pick up the last kill. Hydreigon didn't help the field. So Celesteela really put in the work in that game. With that, we are going to move to 7 and 4 plus 10. Not the greatest differential, but we got smacked by Lars in week 2, and it's been an uphill battle trying to get our differential back since then. So yeah, good game to Fox. We are now confirmed playoffs. There is a chance that we can still make the bye week. However, it's a very unlikely chance, because our differential is so much worse than even Fox, who just played. He's got 7 diff more than us. Q has got 12 diff more than us. So the chances of us making it into our top 4 are unlikely, but Higher seed does mean we get to face off against somebody who we actually haven't faced off against this season. It's looking like it could be any one of JB, Mid, Trog, could be Danny. There's so many people who are in that bottom cluster that could potentially make playoffs still. Yeah, so we're just kind of looking for a higher seed, looking for a good end to the season. Next week we go up against Aquarius, and with that result, it doesn't actually matter too much. In fact, we are both now locked for playoffs, so we're going to probably bring some heat. I don't think we're going to go full memes, but we're going to go for some interesting sets, we'll say. But yeah, that's enough ramble. If you enjoyed the battle, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on all of the playoffs that apparently are happening at the same time, and my stress level has just gone like through the roof. Yeah, make sure to subscribe for all that, and until the next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.